Okay, like I said last time, the moment that I save here, it'll probably go to the preparations for the battle itself, and that looks like the fort with the ballista from Gronda Field, except it's on fire. And I think that'll be probably a good way to sum up this next chapter. Everything is going to be on fire. Yeah, I'm really not looking forward to this at all. I'm incredibly scared as to what's probably going to happen. Yeah, no supports. We can go straight to the action.
There's quite a bit of fog settling in.
Uh-oh.
We won't be able to advance our troops very far in this.
Oh no, fog of war plus, like, potential... Like, you could just run into the fog and it'd be like, oh hey look, it's Ignatz! And then Ignatz suicides into you.
We won't be able to move at all until the fog lifts. No matter which path we take, we'll have to be patient and wait it out. Gilbert? No? Gustav. I would like to take this opportunity to speak with you about something. It's about the tragedy of Dusker. There's something about it I just can't wrap my head around.
Yeah, obviously there's something more going on there.
I'm listening.
I lost a son in Dusker that day. I exhausted every last resource I had to investigate what took place there. I was startled to find that there wasn't a single shred of evidence to suggest that Lady Patricia's carriage had been attacked.
Lady Patricia, who's that? Is that, Dimitri's stepmother?
Go on.
Apart from His Highness, whose injuries left him on the verge of death, everyone else present at the time was slaughtered. Of all the victims, only the corpse of Lady Patricia, His Majesty's second wife, was never found. Isn't that right?
Huh.
Surely that means she was abducted. There was no evidence of an attack, suggesting they threatened her, but did not kill her.
But what reason would they have to take her? Would it not have been better to kill her?
Or, she was behind the whole thing. I don't know.
Perhaps she had some value as a diplomatic pawn.
Nonsense. In the many years since that day, has Lady Patricia ever been used thus?
No, we haven't even heard her name, which definitely implies she's pretty much vanished without a trace.
No, not as far as I know. Then perhaps she was used for some political gain within the Empire.
Because she is Edelgard's mother.
Now that her daughter is the Emperor, what reason would she have to keep hiding her existence?
It is possible she passed away after returning to the Empire.
Gustav, I know this is hard for you to hear, but just consider what it would mean if Lady Patricia was involved with that incident.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was wondering too.
Silence, Rodrigue. I will not allow you to tarnish her memory like that.
I do not mean to imply that she arranged His Majesty's murder or anything of the like. But Gustav, I cannot shake the feeling that the tragedy was part of a much larger conspiracy.
Well, that's very, very obvious. That was pretty clear right from the start.
There is more to it than we know. That much is certain.
Rodrigue! Gilbert! Please hurry!
Let me guess, Dimitri's charged with the fog, hasn't he?
Like this is inhuman.
This is one of the knights we dispatched to the leader of the Alliance. Tell me everything you know.
Sir, a soldier on patrol came across this night a short while ago, in a rocky area not far from here. Someone from the Alliance must have disposed of the body there.
Is this how the Alliance chose to inform us that they have no intention of joining our cause?
Yes. I would not hesitate to believe them capable of this.
I think someone who knows Dimitri is in kill every last one of them mode is trying to get him to kill the Alliance as well as the Empire. Maybe. Either that or it's the Empire, but clearly I think Claude and the Alliance are being set up. My theory earlier about Claude, you know, pretending to betray, like pretending to ally with the Empire only to stab them in the back, I think he's smart enough to realize that if he did that, Dimitri would just totally lose it, so maybe someone's working behind the scenes to try and give Dimitri a reason to fight the Alliance.
Whatever the truth is, the other knights we dispatched are in serious danger. It's best to assume that joining with the Alliance is out of the question now.
Even with Count Karen's support, this makes our situation grim.
I never expected the Alliance to help us.
Anyone who stands in my way will be crushed beneath my feet.
Dimitri, don't say that. That's pretty much exactly what Edelgard would think.
It is time, dear brother.
Oh, please don't tell me she did that. No, she would just want Dimitri dead. She wouldn't... There's no way she'd get us to kill the Alliance too. I don't think she'd do that. That's way too much collateral death that isn't related to her goals. I mean, at the very least, Edelgard's collateral death is connected to her goals. Yeah, I don't think it would be her. I think there's someone who wants to have Dimitri, like, who wants to rile Dimitri up enough to get him to kill the Alliance. Also, something that I just realized, going Wyvern Lord would actually buff Cyril's movement, but I'd still kind of like to master Wyvern Rider first. Okay, you're not guaranteed for Bow Knight yet. It's gonna lower your dex. I guess have a sniper having lower dex is fine. And you turn into a green unit. Okay, then. I did buy a few more Master Seals, so you going War Master, which I just realized its outfit looks kind of Roman now that I think about it. It's a buff to speed, and crit plus 20 is pretty solid, but really, I'm not really using Alois that much, seriously, so... Hanneman's actually capable of going Dark Knight right now, but I'd probably rather get Sylvain into that class early. Sedith has actually mastered Wyvern Rider, so having him go Wyvern Lord might be a better option. Hilda's currently not mastered Warrior, so she's going to stay that for now. Ah, okay, Mercedes and Annette as Gremories, potentially. They are very close to mastering their current classes. Oh, Annette isn't. And going Gremory, she will lose Black Tome Fair. But she does gain a bit of a boost in... Oh, and 5 move as well. So that might actually be helpful. Still 90% though, so I'm going to have to save before doing that. Alright, I guess going Grappler to War Master lowers speed, but going Warrior to War Master raises speed. Only a slight reduction though, but bad dex, and he has been having accuracy issues lately. Well, I mean, I'm going to have to do this eventually. I may as well have Cyril take the exam, just so I can potentially go into Wyvern Lord later. The Wyvern Lord exam. You look up to the great Lord Har, your inspiration in brokenness.
I passed.
I just noticed move 4 there, so basically everyone's base move is 4, and certain classes just increase it, or maybe decrease it in some instances. You lose 1 HP from going Gremory. Yeah, Gremory. Well, again, this is a 100% pass rate, I may as well take the exam now. The Gremory exam. Your existence is screwing males out of an infantry mage option that doesn't require teaching physical weapons. Yeah, I wish this class was gender neutral.
I'm so glad I passed.
But I'll keep her in Bishop for now. Oh, I do have another support. Okay then, interesting. But I have you and Catherine B, which I may as well do. I'm doing everything I can to put off this chapter. I really hope it's not a Fog of War mission, because, yeah, Fog of War plus we don't know where classmates are in the fog, that would be awful. Okay, that's what Diamondax is. So while I'm here, I am actually going to reclass Dimitri back into High Lord.
A new power.
But depending on how the map looks, I might end up actually reclassing him to Paladin. Anyway, let's go ahead and do this support.
That battle was a decent challenge, but when push came to shove, they didn't have a chance. Before long, all of the church's enemies will have been destroyed.
You must really love worshipping the church. Or is it just Rhea?
Lady Rhea. You're the only one in the Knights who doesn't address her with the proper respect. It's not just that I worship Lady Rhea. I respect her, admire her, revere her.
I don't get the Ceros religion. Or Rhea.
Shamir, if you were anyone else, I would cut you down for saying that. She saved your life.
She did, and that's why I fight for her. Doesn't mean I worship her.
You never change. You're so stubborn.
You're the stubborn one. When we're on missions related to Rhea, it's like you're wearing blinders. Wanting to help her is admirable, but you'll be of no use if you get yourself killed.
I don't plan on getting killed. And it's not that I'm wearing blinders. I'm just focused. I've devoted my heart to Lady Rhea. She's the reason I wield my sword.
As long as you don't get killed or cause me any trouble, I don't really care.
So my death would cause you trouble?
That's not what I meant.
Let's give it a rest. There's no point in arguing.
Fine, but I want you to know something. It's not easy to put your life in the hands of someone who doesn't share your beliefs.
I understand. I think we can both agree on that.
But sometimes people can still be friends despite not sharing certain beliefs. And I hope that's how things go for the two of them later. They've got a two-part A though, so I'm guessing it's going to be rocky until they get there. I have a feeling that Catherine is going to be the Camus character for Edelgard's route. That definitely makes sense, but anyway, I think I'm okay on certifications for now. Yeah, it's a three-way battle. This is terrible. This is going to be so terrible. Please don't let it be a route map. Please don't be a route map. If it's a route map, I'm gonna scream.
The Kingdom Army departs from the Great Bridge of Myrden and marches south toward Enbar, the Imperial capital. Meanwhile, the Alliance Army follows from behind to invade Imperial territory, and the Empire has dispatched forces from Fort Mercius to intercept them. The curtain is rising on a conflict between the three armies, which will come to be known as the Battle at Gronder, held on the same plains that witnessed the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
This is definitely the battle from the time skip trailer. Oh, it would suck if we ended up killing the Alliance just because of a misunderstanding, but that's probably what's going to end up happening here. Because they're invading the Empire too. They're on our side. But I had a feeling things would go this way. Chapter 17. Blood, 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 and death of the Eagle and Lion. Oh, what? Suddenly, just straight up map. Okay. I knew it. I knew she'd be here. Let me see who else is here. That's Hubert, isn't it? Okay, wow. You... I had a feeling he'd turn into a definitely not a villain after the time skip. Vestra Sorcery Engine. Oh, you already used that earlier, didn't you? Huh. Looks like, in a way, that some of his hair's fallen out. Of course, you have Demonic Beast on your side. There she is. I knew she'd be here. Oh, I had a feeling Petra would be here too. So yeah, I had a feeling that Dorothea would probably, and Caspar would probably be here if I hadn't recruited them. I'm not going to look at those ones yet. I'm not even looking at the objective yet because it's too painful. Oh, yep, it's Ignatz. I knew he'd be here. He looks kind of like a mage in a way. Bad speed, though. Their arts are quite similar to back at Gronder Field. Yeah, Raphael didn't really change all that much. I had a feeling he wouldn't. Oh boy, wow, his dex and speed are not great. Good defense, though. And this is a post-time skip design I have been spoiled on, because I saw that in a video thumbnail for the all-kill/spare. Yikes, you're strong! Yeah. Gremory? They clearly knew just, like, how overpowered Lucilia was, because she's one of the few master classes here. ×2 uses of, like, everything. Dark Spikes. Swarm's only 2 range in this game. Gotta keep my cavalry away from you. And you have 2 crests. You have a major crest of Gloucester, raises might during magic attacks, and sometimes raises might using, combat arts. Well, that's fine, because magic doesn't even have combat arts, or Delia Sorcery Company. Oh, I don't want to have to fight her, but I'm probably gonna have to fight her. Yeah, let's check out everyone else. So, here's Bernie. Oh, she's... Huh. Interesting. She doesn't quite look what I expected. She looks almost like a normal village girl in a way. Magic bind. Oh, I thought that was unsealable magic. I was like, why do you have unsealable magic? Bad yeah, you're pretty similar to how... Wow, like, all your stats kind of suck except dexterity, which is sadly how she's been going for me on the other route. But she does have a brave bow, at least. Oh, no. Petra, on the other hand. Sword of Zoltan. Interesting. Like, legendary... Yeah, we've heard of Zoltan. Okay, you're pretty strong. And you look... wow, you look a lot like a character from an earlier Fire Emblem game, but I can't quite put my finger on who. Like, isn't there, like, someone in Thracia who looks like this? She kind of reminds me of someone from Thracia. I really don't want to have to kill her, though. But, yeah, I have actually thinned the ranks of, the Adrestians, thankfully. I feel bad for saying this, but I don't really... I'm not too concerned about Hubert, and to be honest, he'd probably want to die for Edelgard anyway. Let's save looking at Edelgard for last. Excuse me for 1 second. Claude's legendary weapon is called Failnaught? Failnaught! They really made that a thing. Failnaught. Why do I get the feeling that's a gigantic meme? I mean, I guess it means, like, don't fail or something, but, I mean, it's like a killer longbow, basically, but... like, what? Okay, also, what the heck does the Crest of Regan even do? It's 30 HP, oh, right, it's like, kind of like, Soul. And Wyvern Master, that's your unique time skip class. Kind of cool, and it's proficient in, bows, flying, and authority, not anything else. Interesting. Fallen Star. Failnaught only. This attack fails. Avoid enemy attacks in the next combat. That sounds really terrifying, actually. I mean, at least his raw stats are not great except Charisma, and of course you have Anti-Archer. Flying effect, null. I guess you could say that arrows are Failnaught against you. That's a weird, like, weapon name to take seriously. And hello there. It's so tempting to blame you for causing this whole mess, but anyway. Let's check out your skills. Imperial Lineage Plus. Oh, okay, so you've got a res version of Dedu's personal, so they're all different. I thought they were actually kind of similar. What's Claude's version? Oh, it's Pass, as well as... That's interesting. Plus you also have Charm. A flyer with Charm's kind of nice. Okay, she doesn't drop that, so if I can avoid fighting her, maybe I will. But anyway, yeah, Armored Lord. So I kind of got spoiled on this by the Cypher card game, because I saw a recent preview that had a card of her, recent as of recording this, and her class did say Armorodor. So yeah, Armored Lord. It's proficient in axes, authority, and armor. High authority and wields an axe with ease. It's a 5-move armored class, which is kind of cool. And, of course, you have your distant counter. We also have, Amir? Not sure how that's pronounced. I'll probably need to look at the Japanese. Raging Storm. Why is it that only Dimitri gets the evil-sounding one? Raging Storm. Gale Force in an attack. That's terrifying. What's Dimitri's? Like, what even does Atrocity do? Wait a minute. Dimitri's... Oh, there he is. I thought Dimitri's not here. Of course Dimitri would be here. Effective against all enemies. Ah, okay, so yeah, I guess they're all ridiculously overpowered. Dimitri is like the ultimate attack of ultimate hate. Effective against everything in the entire world. Raging Storm, Supreme Armored Company. The strongest soldiers, Raging Flams. Okay. Attack that ignites it into flame. Flame with a capital, because it's that significant. Not just like actual fire. Flame, proper noun. Immortal Core, well... I really, really hope that name is... That's a cool name as well. But yeah, I really hope that name is fitting. Okay, now the moment of truth. Please, for the love... Okay, before I do that, I need to check out... You have this, like... Why the heck do you have this? I mean, I know that you have the crest of Seros, but, like, why the heck do you have that? You hate Seros and her religion. Oh, and of course you're immune to anti-armor stuff. Moment of truth. Okay, we only have to defeat the commanders. Do they count as command? No, they don't count as commanders. That is interesting. On the other hand, I have a feeling something's going to happen here. I have a feeling that if we're not careful, these guys could end up killing each other, and my efforts to avoid killing them will all be moot. So, I think it's time for Operation Speedrun. I had a feeling this map would play out this way, and I have planned in advance for it. Step 1. Reclass Dimitri to Paladin. Not Cavalier. That's gonna gimp his speed horrendously, but at this point he slaughters everything, so that doesn't really matter. Dimitri is now a Paladin. Paladin Dimitri is gonna barrel straight for Edelgard, hopefully ignoring everything else in his path. One thing that I just noticed as well, Marianne's not here. And, like, I feel like, apparently I could have recruited Lorenz by defeating him with Byleth if Byleth had a B support with him. But the thing with that is that, like, the only one here that I think Byleth does, actually, I can quickly check Byleth's supports, can't I? Although I can't see them anymore, the supports with people from other houses. Oh, Gilbert A. Okay. I can't actually see, oh, dang it, that's annoying. I know I didn't have a B with Bernadetta because I've seen her B on the other route, and I would have had some comments if I had seen it on this route, so yeah, I know that I didn't see that one there. I don't think I had a B with Petra either. I think I only had C's with them. So, like, there's a possibility of me sending Byleth this way to see if I can potentially spare and recruit those two. The problem is, if I want a Brave Bow, I need to, but no, that's not worth it. No, I don't want to have to kill Bernie just to get a Brave Bow. So, like, alright, here's my goal. I mean, I'm very, very worried about the threat you potentially pose to Hilda, but Hilda could actually be the crack infiltrator to go in here and just take out Claude in one fell swoop slash sweep slash however Ryan would say it. Okay. Unit choices. Obviously these two. Obviously Linhardt because he has Warp. Obviously Flame because she has Dance. No. Actually, I guess I can bring Dedue. Alright. Hilda is going to be with us for this. Caspar could have some good boss conversations, but no, I want Ingrid. Ingrid flies. Ingrid good. Ingrid good. Ingrid fly. Felix, he probably wants to go here. No, Cyril. Need Cyril. Cyril was the one who helped rescue those NPCs by flying really fast last time. Ash could be useful for sniping Claude and Edelgard from long distances. So who wants to be dropped? Manuela also has Warp. But her warp range kind of sucks, so maybe not. I mean, as much as I liked bringing Dedue to the next map after he revealed himself to be alive, I would like you for healing, and I think Ash could actually be really useful here. Okay, I am nervous, but I think I may be able to do this with minimal bloodshed if I do things right. So, I mean, of course, the story might just overrule me, but anyway. Battalions! Stride. That is my goal here. And you will not equip Seros Holy Monks because I need you to be warping people. So, who's to you? You are going to take Stride. You unfortunately cannot... Is there a better flying company I can give you? Kingdom Wyvern Co? Nah. Oh, you can actually take that. Might as well. That's the battalion you were supposed to have. Yeah, my plan, slip around Ignatz, avoid Lascivia like the plague, take down Claude, everything's fine, no further casualties. I fully trust Dimitri to go through here. I mean, he might be a little vulnerable to the mages, but... he can go pretty freaking far. I gotta keep out of range of Bernie's ballista on Ingrid. Oh no, Hilda's going this way. Hilda's definitely going this way. In fact, I think Hilda will start out as far forward as she possibly can be. Oh, also replenish my battalions. That would be a good thing to do. I just had a horrifying thought. What if the objective just changes to route in the middle of the map because Dimitri says kill every last one of them? I really hope that doesn't happen, but it might. Mercedes? Nah, don't know. Like, I mean, she's really going to be kind of one and done with this stride, because once she uses it once, then she's not going to be able to keep up. Ash has stride on this end. I've already... Oh, you... Kingdom Magic users. Byleth has it. Okay. I'm almost half tempted to actually put Ingrid, like, in a cavalry class just so she can equip a stride battalion. But I never had her take a cavalry exam. I could keep a save and just try stuff with Byleth. Because I gotta remember, I have Warp with Linhardt. That's gonna be pretty key here. Stride on Dimitri plus... I should probably be debilitating this when I actually... deliberating this when I actually go into the battle, but Stride plus Warp. I could potentially get Dimitri all the way, like, in here on the very first turn. It's funny, the Empire's like all Armor Knights now, it's interesting. But it is kind of cool that they're like the Pegasus nation, despite being like the Empire. I've said that before. Oh, okay. Okay, I can do this, right. Okay then. Am I okay on items? Oh, Dimitri has the March Ring. Yeah, that's going to be very useful here. Yeah, if we pull this off... Again, I'm actually going to make a separate save here. Like, just so I can experiment. Because I have this slight theory about Byleth, in that maybe defeating them with the Sword of the Creator actually spares them. Because maybe it's like the Binding Blade, and that it is, like, empathetic and reacts to the wielder if the wielder doesn't want to kill them. Then again, they explicitly pointed that out in the plot of Binding Blade, whereas here, yeah, they haven't really established anything like that about, yeah. Okay. After that last battle, after Lorenz, Byleth is like, this is it. No more death, no more needless killing. We can do this without having to kill anyone. Of course, these people are probably going to come back later in the game and have to die then. But anyway. Let's go. So, let me guess, cutscene. I knew it. Yep, it's a mirror of before.
Know that I will tear your heads from your shoulders. The dead must have their tribute.
As big class reunions go, this one's gotta be the worst in history.
Years ago, we fought here as classmates. But not today.
Kill every last one of them!
And so we fight on.
You have finally appeared, Edelgard. Now, you are mine!
The Kingdom Army doesn't look too interested in joining forces with us. Let's take a moment to see how this all unfolds.
It would not be advantageous to take on both at once. We must stop the Kingdom and the Alliance from joining forces.
Not if I can help it!
Create such chaotic warfare that they won't be able to tell who is friend and who is foe.
You are not gonna do that to us! Step 1.
I'll comply.
At your service.
Yeah, we're getting a darker version of that thing from earlier. Yeah, sorry, I'm really hyped for this. Okay, Strider Dimitri. Step 2.
I'm awake.
Dimitri, you are going rough. Well, dang it. Yeah, that was underwhelming warp range. That was not what I was expecting at all. On the other hand, I can at least get you past the first general. And now Dimitri's got pretty much free reign. I think I'm kind of confident. I think he can handle that. I mean, I could be very wrong. You guys do have Lance Fair, but... Oh, if only you could go just one space further, I could actually try and take out Hubert. Because I think Hubert's one of the few things here that's actually kind of a threat. Also, he'll probably gambit him in the face. Resonant Lightning. Maybe I should actually stay away from Hubert for the time being. I don't want to get slowed down here. Well, that's literally true.
All talk and no action.
Get out of Dimitri. Yeah, he's stuck in range. And, wow, that does a lot of damage. But everything else is, like, nothing, so... I mean, if you were never going to use Group Flams to begin, or, you know, Resonant Lightning to begin with... I've got a ton of Divine Pulse. So I may as well actually charge all the way in.
Too weak for this world.
Yeah, he's not... Doesn't say he's gambiting. Yeah, Dimitri's fine. He's totally fine. Okay, now it's time for phase 2 of the plan. Like, are the Alliance even our enemies right now? Kinda wondering about this. It does say defeat all commanders. But I am very worried that after Edelgard goes down, this is going to turn into a route map.
Ready when you are.
Everyone else, your mission is just to clear a path for Dimitri.
I'll end this quickly. Ah! It is done. Onward.
What's my strategy?
Byleth is... yeah, I guess he should run as far as he can just to see if he can potentially recruit anyone. I kind of doubt it, but we'll find out. Marianne isn't here though.
I must lead them well.
Maybe she just doesn't fight at all post-time skip. I doubt
I'll use
that.
this power for the greater good.
And the greater good is no unnecessary deaths.
Shall we?
Maybe I should just station people ready for like some big stride. Because I think that with a combination of a big stride and some other things, I might actually be able to get right up in Claude's face and take him down quickly. Like, really, really, you're the commander of that army. You're much scarier, and that's fitting because, you know, you are Nuke Cilia after all. Okay, so we're just gonna slowly approach Alliance territory, totally not in a declaration of war kind of way, just in an, if anything, if worse comes to worse, we're ready kind of way. Which is... we're just being, you know, a little bit,
I'm your girl.
yeah, you are a girl. Well, not my girl, because I know a lot of people ship her with Byleth. I'd be kind of okay with that, but anyway. I mean, you could rally, but... Also, this part of the song's amazing. I know we've heard this in the trailer too. Thankfully, that's not like a killer ballista or anything.
Onward.
Yeah, I think I may need the power of dance over here. Can I just make peace with the power of dancing? Just dance and everything's fine? Hilda is ready.
They're abandoning the central position to attack us. How leisurely.
What are you doing?
Interfering with the plan. Looks like I'll just have to get rid of you.
You are gambiting, aren't you? No, you're not. Okay.
That would work.
No, your big, powerful dark spell won't work.
Stay back or I'll shoot.
Don't worry, I'm gonna stay back. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I didn't really realize that, but that seal magic skill applies to your ballista too. Wow, Ingrid. Well, I guess Ingrid's really conflicted about this fight.
Now.
Oh. Miss, please. Thank you.
I'll destroy you.
Well, definitely some gameplay and story integration here.
I too will fall.
Well, make sure you don't fall before your time is up. We kind of need you here. You're basically a blunt instrument at this point, but a useful one. My heart is beating so fast right now. I want to see if I can actually do this with minimal deaths.
See you in the eternal flames.
I'm also kind of, you know, morbidly looking forward to Dimitri's battle dialogue with Edelgard because it's probably going to involve a lot of Chris Hackney screaming. So, the Alliance is not doing anything. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, I actually highly doubt Hubert will die here, even if I do take him out.
At your service.
I don't want you to get magic sealed, though. There's no chance that I can physic... No, I can't physic Dimitri. Looks like Dimitri's on his own right now. And I forgot to give him any elixirs. That was kind of dumb. Ah, there's a big fat wall of monster in the way. Hang on a second. It's not like that. Like, I kind of think I need to take out you, because you're like the one person who has any chance of stopping Dimitri right now. And once I do, I just have to avoid Petra. And I wish Dimitri had passed right now. I can try and slip around that monster. Because I've got to get to Edelgard. What happens if I gambit Hubert? Wow, he barely takes any damage at all. I kind of think that how many 1 to 2 range enemies are around here? Oh, there's you. Oh, there is an annoying Dork Bishop down there, which could be bad for Dimitri. How dead will Dimitri be if you get lucky and hit him? Actually, not that dead. But that's a move to 1 spell, isn't it? Which is what I really don't want on Dimitri right now. So, actually... Although the problem is... Oh, you don't actually quite kill him. This has become a solo run. This has become a solo run. Yeah, there was someone in the comments who's actually doing a Marianne solo run, and I really applaud them for that. Okay, if I X your range, can I go anywhere where Petra does not die horribly? Those stupid monsters, I need to get rid of them. Stopping Dimitri from going where he needs to go. Yeah, honestly, maybe I should just try and slip through everything. That might be a better idea. But before I do anything else, I'm gonna smack Hubert in the face because I'm worried about him potentially hitting me. Yep, not dead. Thought so.
Anyone will endanger my life. Your Majesty, I must withdraw.
I figure he's going to be a late game boss on this route, so yeah, he's definitely not dead here.
We still have some troops left. Petra, head over there with
No, don't!
I will be protecting your unit, Edelgard. I will not be letting anyone near to you.
Why are you siding with her? Okay, yeah, Dimitri is going to run over here. And now I'm kind of on the clock, because I need to get Dimitri to, I mean, Edelgard is, there's a chance Edelgard will just completely obliterate Dimitri, so... She doesn't even, oh, she does have the Commander Skulls, like, wait a minute, she doesn't have that, well, obviously she does, so greatly reduces damage from Gambits. Yeah, I don't even know if Dimitri can beat her on his own at this point, but... Well, she's pretty slow. Yeah, I know I've heard this song play at some other point, but I don't know when. Yeah. I actually would very much like to... Linhardt needs to get over here, because I have a feeling I'm going to be needing his warp services soon.
Thanks.
Meanwhile, Byleth is just going to carve a path. This Levin sword is running out of uses, but I don't care.
Another victory.
Armors and Pegasus Knights, I just realized that the Empire's troop composition is kind of unconventional. Well, not exactly unconventional, but kind of like paradoxical, you could say. You annoying thing. I am going to hit you with the Death Knight's weapon.
Next try. I can do no less.
Finally, if you didn't crit with the Death Knight's weapon, I was going to get very angry. I'd be like, yeah, of course, I don't crit with his scythe, but he crits all the time.
I must continue my...
Oh, I should have given that to Dimitri. That would have been pretty fitting. That would have been interesting. And it's a dark, ominous version of Reach for My Hand. I don't want to provoke the Alliance into moving. Please don't kill us, Alliance. But I've got plans in case they do decide to attack us. And that plan mostly involves stride, walk, and dancing. So I might actually be able to get Ash to slip through their defenses. No, Petra, don't you dare!
Professor, is that you? You're with the enemy. That means I'll have to kill you.
That means I don't have to kill you, though. Maybe she intentionally loaded a dud bolt, just because she didn't want to kill him.
This could turn the tides.
Like, I don't know, like, I will say I have very conflicted thoughts on Bernadetta as a character, but I will probably save that for another time, because this is a very emotional chapter, and I don't want to get caught up in ranting about characters I might not necessarily be an amazing fan of. And so far, she's pretty much the only one. Like, I've actually turned around on Dorothea quite a bit. Yeah, you know, Dimitri really does not care at this point.
Eventually, I too will fall.
Hopefully not against Edelgard. Okay, Alliance is still not doing anything. One more turn. I have to endure one more turn, and then I'm pretty sure Dimitri's in range of Edelgard, because if he goes there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, he's in range. You, however, are being very annoying with Gambit, so I'm going to have to take you down. Oh, except I get ballisted. Okay, I don't want to do this, but, like, part of me is tempted to just try and see if I get to spare her if I do that. But I have pulses. You know what would be really cool? If the Alliance only aggroes if you kill a named character. Like, that'd be interesting. They'd be like, okay, yeah, the Blue Lions have gone too far, we have to stop them. That would be really cool. But I'm pretty sure that timey-wimey resetting might... This is just... I'm just gonna try this.
Here is something to believe in.
Oh no.
Wish I could have at least died at home.
Bernadetta, thank you. I'll make sure your life was not lost in vain.
Well, guess what? It wasn't. Because you didn't die at all. That didn't happen. Okay. Yeah, that didn't work. So, I'm not gonna try. I'm simply gonna try and finish this map without having to beat her. I don't think Night Healer's gonna do it. Oh, I have a Horse Slayer. Wow, even Horse Slayer only does 10. Your strength has gone very, very bad. I think I kind of have to use Lewin here. Burning Quake, maybe? Yeah, I need a crit regardless, and this has a higher crit rate. Well, I didn't get one there. And I didn't get one there. And now the question is, will Bernie kill you? No, she's still just going for Byleth.
I'll comply.
Yeah, I really wish I'd given him like an elixir or something. But we should be almost there. If that Gambit hits him, though, I'm in trouble. Like, everyone else, I'm kind of totally fine with their positions. Unless the Alliance starts aggroing, and then we're in major trouble.
I'm your girl.
What's my strategy?
Your strategy is don't kill Bernadetta, and also don't kill Petra. You just go over there and just lure some ballista bolts. Oh, please don't end horribly. I don't care. Not even gambiting. That could be really bad!
In the eternal flames.
Oh, what's that? Oh, okay! Well, that was fitting, but I still want that march re-equipped, so I'm actually going to send it to the convoy, right? Unless the 3 protection is going to be the difference between life or death against Edelgard for Dimitri, so let's actually get rid of the Silver Lance. Please don't auto-equip that, that would be bad.
Too slow.
Because I would like that. Well, actually, I don't even need the March Ring. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, crap. Son of a screw my luck! Sigh. Yeah, that was what happened. That was the problem. That Ingrid didn't kill that guy. That made the difference.
I'll comply.
And I'm just, like, barely out of range to snipe him with a spear as well.
Ready when you are.
But yeah, the RNG's sort of fixed so that I can't crit you unless I do something a little bit different. But is there anything different I can do here?
I'm awake.
I'll, like, draw back, I guess. Maybe that will change things. And then go to a different position. And maybe use Lewin? Oh, or I could just have Dimitri Javelin and then Kanto. Why didn't I do that to begin with? That was dumb. Oh, now you are in range. But she won't actually die, so that should hopefully be okay. Unless the demonic beast hits her. Which it probably will.
I'll comply.
Yeah, that's the safest option.
Too weak for this.
I don't know why I didn't do that to begin with. That was actually really dumb. Because now only one thing gets to attack him, but there is the thing of, like, will he survive Edelgard now? Is there any way that I can somehow get a vulnerary to him? Or, well, I've got a few of them on you, but does Byleth have some? No, just a Master Seal. Oh, if only Byleth had Physic, that would be... I mean, he wouldn't be able to use it right now, but still.
I'm your girl.
He does have the Convoy, though. I don't think I'll be able to get there in time. I really don't think I'll be able to get there in time.
Ready when you are.
I could, like, give Dimitri the Scythe of Sariel.
Let's go.
You're gonna go a little further in, just in case I need you. So, like, just as a preview, Ash... Yeah, with Stride, he'll probably be able to get clawed from 5 range. So Ash is my clawed... Okay, I'm just barely out of that. That's good, because if I was in that, then Dimitri would be immobilized. I still don't know if this is actually going to work, because he could just get one-shotted by Edelgard, but still. Go away, Petra. I do that, which is why I didn't stay in ballista range, just in case the ballista hit me. Oh, of course, I'm movement sealed now.
I disposed of doubt long ago.
I should have given Dimitri an elixir. Why am I so dumb? Well, the Alliance isn't aggroing yet. Oh, wow, I'm just barely out of Petra range.
Injuries mean nothing.
Oh, okay. I had a feeling Edelgard moved. And she has a ranged gambit as well. No, she... Actually, no, she doesn't. No, only Claude has a ranged gambit. Why did I think she had a ranged gambit? Okay, my movement is dropped, but it's not actually 0. I still don't, like, I have to basically straight up one-shot Edelgard in order to do this, and I don't think I'll be able to. Because she's going to do a lot more damage to him in return. But, like, with my combat art, I could probably do it. I mean, I've got effectiveness against everything, and you only negate... Wait, so, like, that's negates... I guess it probably will get negated still. Yeah, it'll probably still get negated. So why are you raising your stats if you... Oh, alert stance, that's why. I am just gonna gambit you just to draw your aggro away from Dimitri. I wish I had... if I'd only given Dimitri, like, a vulnerary, this would have been so much easier. But at least it's very tense.
At your service.
Of course, at this rate, I probably could have moved Mercedes into physic range of Dimitri by now. That's also kind of dumb.
I'm awake.
Yeah, I'll use warp later. Okay, I can easily run away from you. And I'm running for your benefit, not mine. Okay. Moment of truth. This is probably not gonna... Oh, and you're on a heal tile as well, so this is probably not gonna end well. Mutually assured destruction between Dimitri and Edelgard. Kind of fitting. I could use a Brave Lance. But that would be satisfying, though. It would be more fitting from a story standpoint. Gambiting's not going to do it. Yeah, for once I'm actually liking how ridiculously overpowered Dimitri is on normal, basically easy mode. Yeah, I should probably just do that, but then I'm not sure how the rest of the map is going to go. Do I still have to beat Claude? because the Alliance have not made their move yet. But I'm pretty confident that I will be able to take him out without any additional casualties. So, it's time. This is... I mean, Dimitri, you're not going to like how this ends, regardless of what happens.
Stab your chest, break your neck, smash your head. I will allow you to choose your own death.
I'm not interested in methods of dying. All that matters is when death takes place, not how. And I have no intention of dying today.
I'm sure all of the people you've slaughtered so far thought the same.
No crit.
I lost. Just as expected, you aren't making my path an easy one. I must retreat for now. We'll meet again on the battlefield.
Obviously, Edelgard was not going to die on this day. Okay, map is not over yet. So, like, it's kind of weird because they're not making a move yet. Like, logically speaking, it should be over. It should be like, oh, yeah, it's fine. Alliance, Empire's defeated. Let's all be friends. But no, we still have to beat Claude. So, who has Stride? Oh, crap, Linhardt has Stride, doesn't he? No, he has Kingdom Youths. Ash has... No, that's bad. Ash having Stride's really bad. Ash is the one who's my best shot. Except I could dance. Yep, that gets everyone. Perfect. Go, go! You can do it! You can end this fight with no bloodshed! That reminds me of that meme of someone with just like hundreds of guns pointed at his head at once. Okay, you cannot quite slip through.
Shall we?
I don't want to. Oh, that's not far enough. That's not nearly far enough. I was really hoping that I'd be able to... Yeah. I was really hoping that I'd be able to get Hilda in there. But that's really not nearly far enough. Kinda wish she had pass right now. Unless... Oh no, but then that would involve me killing at least one Alliance soldier, and if I can do this with no Alliance casualties, that'd be pretty great. So I might end up taking this back with Divine Pulse, but I want to see if Ash can do this. That is not good accuracy. If I get super lucky, he will.
So sad that our reunion should take place on the battlefield.
Come on, Ash! Fail not!
So close.
Nope. That's gonna be double miss, isn't it? No, one of them hit. I'm probably gonna rewind that. How high is your evasion? 47. You have 26 speed though, I don't think Hilda actually doubles you. Although I could potentially just combat art him. New plan.
Onward. Shall we?
I'm awake.
Yeah, that's as far as Hilda can go.
Let's go.
I'm so sorry, but you're in my way.
I fight for Lady Rhea.
Like, Warp's not really going to make much of a difference here, honestly. I can go there. Does that put me in Claude range at all? Flane does have rescue. Honestly, Flane running over here and using... Actually, that would have been better. Oh, but Hilda reaches Claude anyway. Oh, she does double him. Oh, wait, his weapon must be weighing him down. Yeah, you've got 22 attack speed. Her hit rate is not the best, though, and I removed her accuracy ring and gave it to Dedue because I am an idiot. But she only needs to hit once, although he could actually crit her. However, that's a decent shot.
So sad that our reunion should take place on the battle.
Oh, no special boss dialogue? That's kind of a shame. Come on, please don't miss.
Yeah, I thought we had a chance. There was no way to predict the movements of the Kingdom Army.
Trust me, if the objective didn't require defeating you, I wouldn't have done that. Oh, it would have been fitting if she'd leveled up.
I can't afford to die here. I have to retreat.
Yep, it's map over. No deaths. That took longer than I hoped it would, but my strategy did kind of pay off. Of course, I've maxed out again.
So, you think you can escape, Edelgard?
Your Highness! You're alive. We have to retreat to the Great Bridge of Murden.
That woman. We failed to capture her. I will keep pursuing. The rest of you, keep fighting!
No, don't! Somebody restrain him now.
I'm so sorry, but we can't do that. I understand how you feel, but the Imperial Army is closing in.
I'll kill all of them. No matter how many hundreds or thousands of them there are!
Again, yeah, Chris Hackney screaming. But, you were accusing Edelgard of having all that innocent blood on her hands. Dimitri, please don't be a hypocrite. Oh. Of course.
You! What are you doing here? It's too dangerous. Fall back, now!
Dimitri, you were there when Monica stabbed Geralt. You really should know not to fall for the same thing twice.
Your Highness!
Your Highness! Someone has run up and is vaguely waving their sword in the air behind you!
You are...
Okay. Snap to save screen.